Good day, everyone. Welcome to the West Best Media. Today, we're going to break down what happened between Burkina Faso and Nigeria. It was not just an accident. It wasn't routine. Nigerian military aircraft entered Burkina Faso airspace, landed without authorization, and the response was immediately. This wasn't just about technical issues. It wasn't about sovereignty and a clear signal that the rules in West Africa have changed. Before we go any further, understand this. This channel focus on ground level analysis, not headlines or recycle talking points. If this kind of calm, no nonsense breakdown makes sense to you, subscribe. This channel stay focused on what actually happened. Here are the facts, and these facts are confirmed. A Nigerian Air Force C-130 aircraft enter Burkinabè, Burkina Faso airspace and landed without prior clearance. Burkina Faso detained all 11 Nigerian military personnel on board the aircraft. This was not a brief questioning. It lasted days and involved diplomatic engagement. Nigeria stated that the landing was caused by technical issues and said the aircraft was en route to Portugal. Burkina Faso rejected that explanation and treated the incident as an unauthorized military entry. There was no joint press conference, no apology, and no reversal. And that silence is important. Why Burkina Faso took this seriously? To understand the response, you have to understand Burkina Faso current security environment. Burkina Faso is facing constant threat, internal and external. Since joining the AES, the Alliance of the Sahel States, alongside Mali and Niger, its doctrine has shifted from accommodation to enforcement. In today's Sahel, unauthorized military aircraft are treated potentially as a threat, not paperwork error. Airspace is no longer symbolic, it's operational territory. From Burkina Faso point of view, this was not a routine emergency. It was a military aircraft appearing unannounced in a high alert area. The Portugal question expanded. Nigeria said the aircraft was en route to Portugal. On the surface, that sounds reasonable, right? But when you look closer, questions appear. Portugal has not publicly confirmed receiving or expecting the aircraft. No flight clearance has been published. No diplomatic paperwork has been shown. Emergency landing still generate records. Military flight require coordinations, especially across multiple airspace. This issue is not whether a technical issue occur. This issue is that the explanation does not fully close the gap. And in a tense security environment, gaps matter. The biggest shift in regional power dynamics. This incident didn't escalate, and that's the point. Burkina Faso did not defer. Nigeria did not push back. ECOWAS remained silent. That combination tells us something important. The Sahel states is no longer operating under old assumptions where certain countries automatically dominate decision making. Authority is now ascertained, not assumed. Let me repeat that. Authority is now asserted, not assumed. 10 years ago, this situation would have been resolved quietly, immediately. Today, Burkina Faso enforced its position and held it. That's not confrontation, that's border setting. Why Nigeria choose to restrain? Some people ask why Nigeria didn't respond more aggressively. The answer isn't weakness, it's calculations. Nigeria today is managing interior security channels, challenges, excuse me, regional leadership expectation, and diplomatic relationship at the same time. Escalating with Burkina Faso would have opened multiple fronts, political and diplomatic. Instead, Nigeria chose to restrain. That avoid a crisis, but it also acknowledged a new reality. Influence in West Africa now requires negotiation, not assumption. What this means going forward, I'll explain. Going forward, several things are likely. First, AES country will tighten its airspace and control it. Military flight, regardless of the origin, will require explicit authorization. Second, regional power like Nigeria will recalibrate quietly, not publicly. Third, external actors paying close attention because this incident shows that the Sahel is serious about enforcing sovereignty, not just talking about it. This was not about a plane. It was about who control the skies, the borders, and the rules. If this breakdown helps you see what others miss, subscribe. This channel focuses on West Africa and the Caribbean without narratives filters. We will continue tracking this shift when this shift unfolds. Stay tuned. Have a blessed day. Again, this is the West Best Media, and my name is Neville Philpotts.